Welcome back to another episode of The Architect. Stanford's having a terrible year. We're just trying to get out of this game without no injuries. Let's go, lads. Oh, they turned the ball over already.
Running back searching for a hole. Not much room to run. Let's give him one to the 33.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They're going to test the right side with this one. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
He wants to change this route. They'll run play action. The quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. And there were some collisions in there, and the D
Let's take the field goal.
Short of the marker. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. And he'll have to find the line and generate
I missed.
a 46-yarder from the left. Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. A missed field goal ruined the last drive. Now a chance to get points here on this drive in the first quarter. Runs through the tackle. Gets it past the marker. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. Turning it on. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Cooks. And that incomplete
I thought he caught it.
caused by the big hit on
That linebacker in the middle is pretty good.
So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Fired.
Oh, what kind of throw was that, buddy?
It's incomplete.
You need to relax, kid.
3rd and long.
You're pressing.
From the gun, wants to pass. On target to the left.
Throws a nice completion there for a first down. This guy has been the biggest key to this team's success all season long. He's shown up in big moments. He's won big games. He's putting up big numbers, and that's why he's in the discussion to win the Heisman Trophy.
Going to the ground. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
And it's runs like that, man, where he just shows you a little bit of everything that is the reason why he's in the Heisman race. Like, this dude leads the nation in rushing for a reason. They hand him the football a lot. They trust him, and he continues to deliver and make big play after big play. This dude is an absolute superstar.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
Rides the back and leaves it on the option. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He's got it, and he will score. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Timing and Fresno State takes over, and the offense will go back to work. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. They'll keep it on the ground. At the 45 on his way. Oh, he's got some space. He'll work his way down to the 28.
And obviously, if you're going to be in the discussion for the Heisman Trophy, you got to be putting out big stat games week in, week out. He's been doing it all season long and obviously had over 100 rushing yards his last time out. He's doing it again here today in a game where a lot of Heisman Trophy voters, they're watching this one.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to pass. It's Cooks. Bringing the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he...
Why are we not blocking, boys?
To deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. He might want another play. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. He's going to run it. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down.
Really nice job by the defense.
Good call, Coach.
3rd down, they're expecting pass, but they also know that this quarterback is dangerous when he wants to scramble. And it was almost as if they were expecting that. They were able to get to him, get him down. It now sets up 4th down. And you don't see the defense sprinting off the field just yet, guys. They're not sure. With this guy's scrambling ability, they may try to go for this.
Fresno State lines up with a 1st and goal. Trying to pound it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Bulldogs!
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. They'll run it from the gun. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. That's the end of the quarter, guys, and Fresno State is on top. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. He leaves it with his back. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Wide receiver comes in motion. Might be changing the route. To throw, it's Cooks. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. Fresno State back to work with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. The play action fake. Fires to the big fella. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And the 3rd down pass incomplete after a good deflection by the defense. Fresno State will have to punt. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Sends his first one of the day on its way, and that matches the number of appearances he had in that win. Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. They've already put a couple of scores up, and they look to add to it on this drive. He'll ride his man on the option. He'll toss it. They'll finally make the tackle, but that option was executed to perfection. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Unloads to the wideout. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. After after the incompletion. Back to the passing game. Got it in the middle. It's Graves. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. Dropping back, it's Cooks. Looking deep. And they
Just hold it, buddy. Secure catch it.
Fresno State will have to punt it away.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody in the back end expecting.
Fresno State takes over and the offense will go back to work. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I
Should have
like
waited.
as I cross the field.
Stanford's playing way better than their record.
Out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
Look at this.
Receiver on the screen. And the
This linebacker, middle linebacker's pretty good.
pick up at all on that play. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He's got the back in the middle. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Gets it out quickly. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. This defense might be reeling after those last 2 and now facing 1st and goal. Now improvising. And he's run out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they keep him out of the end zone for the moment. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Wants to go up top. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Fresno State. Quick strike through the air for the score. The mantra is... Great place to start for this.
Their offense can't do anything with my defense.
From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Breaks into the open, just keeps moving. He now has 106 yards rushing, and this guy's just having a tremendous season, leading the country in rushing. From the gun, running back gets to give. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Bulldogs now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Looking for a man, it's Cooks. Fires to the wideout. It's caught downfield.
And how about the year he's put together? I mean, he is in the top 10 in passing in college football, obviously. And obviously, we're talking about him for the Heisman, but just a guy you've been able to trust, a dynamic passer.
And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Fresno State.
Well, this thing's turning into a rout. It's turning into a rout quickly.
Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. They'll move the tight end. He'll pull it on the read.
Damn, I should have just kept going.
Sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. To the air on 2nd down. Fires left. Makes the grab.
And you really want your best player to be your quarterback, to be your leader. And he's been that all year long. Dude, he's in the top 10 passing in all of college football, and he's leading this team very much in the Heisman race. And guess what? Got a chance to end the year strong, make a statement, and go out and be maybe the best player in all of college football.
They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield. Pick up 10 and the 1st down. To the air on 1st down. He hurls one deep down the left side. Looking for the goal line.
If you're going to be a quarterback in the Heisman race, you've got to win games and you got to put up big numbers, and that's exactly what this guy has done all season long. top 10 in the nation in passing yardage, and he's the biggest reason why they've been winning.
Touchdown Bulldogs! Fit it in the window for the score.
In the passing game, paying.
Leaves it with the back. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking to throw, it's Cooks. Pucks it out of the air. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Bulldogs come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Snagged in the middle, it's Graves. Nice job to pick up the 1st down, and they'll spot it at the 42. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He's got his man, makes the grab. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Fires to the tight end. They get him down, but they'll mark it beyond the line to gain. It's 1st down, Fresno State. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout called. So with only seconds left in the half, here comes the field goal unit. Knocked it right through, showing that big... Looking to throw on 1st down. Caught in the backfield. It's Polk. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll try the run. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. He now has 115 yards on the ground, and he just continues to turn in productive performance after productive performance. That's how you lead the nation in rushing. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back.
It looked like it was them, not me.
False start on offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. It's 3rd down, and the line to gain is the 36. To the air, it's Cooks. Pressure coming. He'll pull it down. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. Fresno State back to work with a fresh set of downs. Making side adjustments here. Looking downfield on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Complete downfield. There was tight coverage, but a perfect throw and catch, and they've got it at the 9, 1st and goal. Looking to scramble. Blasted as he lets it go. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to get it in. Touchdown Bulldogs! And they take it in for 6 more points. This offense is stuck way back in its own end of the field. They'll go to the ground. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. And the Bulldogs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wants to fire on 2nd down.
Jesus.
There that falls incomplete.
Well, on offense, no doubt, right? You've had success. You're throwing some tutties. Why not keep throwing it? They're going to keep being aggressive. You're going to have to do a better job, though, keeping this quarterback standing up.
Unleashes quickly on the slant. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Now from their own 20-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26.
Love the push by the offensive line on that RPO play. Look how they just work the single teams and the double teams. You see linemen chipping off of their guys and climbing into the second level and getting a hat on the linebacker. That's why those types of plays are successful.
Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. Fresno State moving it quickly down the field. Back to throw, it's Cooks. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. They've got the screen set up. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking left. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Fresno State will have to punt. He'll try to really get into this one. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps.
They can't do anything on offense.
Advantageous field position. Starting the drive with a 1st and goal. The snap sets up to throw. Big fella moving. Touchdown, Fresno State. The offense cashing it in on that drive. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities.
Fresno State takes over and the offense will go back to work. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Snagged out of the air.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
And they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down. Right back to the well. Crosses the 45. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. The Bulldogs come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Powers through the defender. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. The big pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and 1. To the ground with the back. Out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far. And the Bulldogs come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Caught close to the marker, it's Graves. This senior showed some serious arm strength, firing that one in for the 1st down. Back to the ground game on the left. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, this defense obviously knows they have to be able to stop the run now in the 2nd half if they're going to win this game. And you wonder if they were able to make some tweaks and some adjustments at halftime, maybe getting some more bodies close to the line of scrimmage to give themselves a chance to come back in this game.
Makes a connection. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Out of the gun to give to the back. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Quick completion to the right. Touchdown, Fresno State. Made the grab and took it on in. might be calling a hot route. He'll start this drive firing. Lofts one high and deep. Makes the grab inside the 30. Gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back. That celebration turned sour quickly after they saw that flag, and it wiped out the big play and the touchdown. From the gun. He lofts one down the sideline. Snatches it on the right. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. You get a play like that, and you feel like you can go in and finish the deal. It'll be 1st and 10 from just inside the 50. Wants to throw on 1st down. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And good hands there by the defense on that shot to the end zone. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Bulldogs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. There he goes. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
And I think the biggest thing for this young man is we've seen him be so great all throughout the season. How do you finish? And how do you finish decides if you win that big trophy at the end of the year. He's in the Heisman running late in the season. I bet you he'll get a lot of touches today.
Didn't put much on that one, and it's incomplete.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Going for 6. Got his man to the left.
Well, it really just feels like they are trying to make a statement to everybody in college football. They've got a lead, they've got it late, and they are still putting it on this defense. They are still letting it fly. They're airing it out, trying to light up the score.
I was trying to throw it to me.
What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play.
It's a touchdown.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldog. You can see it on the sideline. They built a comfortable 4th quarter lead. Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. Boy, that last drive, they looked like they were throwing against air. Just absolute precision execution in the passing game, and it led them to a touchdown. We'll see what they have this possession.
And they've been fun to watch today, man. Like they're staying aggressive late in the game. They've built a cushion. They've built a lead. But you can just tell the confidence and the swagger they have. They've been able to do what they want today, take care of business. And this is an offense that I think is going to continue to grow.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Wants to adjust the pattern. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Here comes the heat.
Whoa, what the hell?
Trying to make magic on the
What the hell?
Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact.
And that's a big reason why this offense is so dangerous. If they get the lead, because of this guy's scrambling ability, they can just close the door, put that foot on your throat, and now...
Turning it on. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down.
And this guy's going to have to come through for you in this game. He picks up another 1st down, but he's your Heisman contender. He's the best player on your football team, and he's a guy that's just going to have to touch the ball a lot in this game if you're going to win.
Under fire. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it on the move. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. That's what finished. On the run, it's Pope. Some really tough running there gets him to the 45-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off-play action on first down. Unloads to the wideout. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy. The offense changing the play. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield.
That might have been a touchdown if I could have got that off.
Deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. Fresno State will have to punt it away. You'd think they would have had a
Defense is incredible.
play of the drive, starting here from the 45. Leaves it with the back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Finds a soft spot in the middle. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Leaves it with the running back. Knocked down in the backfield.
Just ain't no way, man.
Had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. They get the timeout call with 7 seconds left on the clock. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Timeout is called with just a single second left. One more play to pad the stats. From the red zone, looking for a space. And he really wanted to get the touchdown there, but it's incomplete. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate.
Thank you for joining us for another episode of The Architect. Join us for the next episode. I believe we're taking on Utah. Last game of the season. Regular season.